I think the key for both squads is that we come out of this game without injuries. What Brendan doesn't want, he doesn't want injury in pre-season. There's no coach in the world wants that. So, and we likewise, we're right in the middle of our season, coming off a heavy programme, and the last thing that I want tomorrow is injuries. So, you know, the players are not going to be messing around. If you're going hard, I mean, I see Terry the other night going in for a ball on the edge of the box really late on in the game, and he's get absolutely hammered. He knew he was going to get hammered, but he's brave enough to put his head in there. If he goes in half-hearted, he probably gets hurt. But because he went in really tough against Jeff and I can't remember the other kid, I think it was Drew Moore, you know, everybody gets up, dusts herself down and carries on. So it's part of the professional psyche that if you do let down, you're probably going to get hurt.
Is there a certain element of feeling like you want to show as well as you can just to keep that same mindset and that same positive?
I think that's basically the team talk tomorrow. I think we just want to keep things going. You know, we're not going to do anything different, as I said earlier. We're just going to play our game and play in our shape and play in our disciplined way, and you know, we'll see what happens. I mean, you know, it's the old story. They're just flesh and blood like the rest of us, you know, and. I remember going to Anfield when I was at Ipswich, and we were just a, you know, whole bunch of farmers going up playing at Anfield, and you know, we turned them over. So, you know, it's all about your mindset, isn't it?
Paul, having world-class teams such as Liverpool and Chelsea and Real Madrid come in, what does it do for the players getting the experience to play against them, and also what does it do for the fans just promoting soccer here in America?
Well, I think it's absolutely everything. I mean, I'm in a bit longer in the tooth now, and I've been here for quite some time and seen the game grow and grow and grow. And when I first came, there's a gentleman at the back of the room, Jim Emilio, who's been here for way longer than me, and he'll attest to that fact that, you know, there was none of these games in the old days, and all we could see was you know, some scratchy video now and again. Now we get saturated, we're at almost saturation point with the Bundesliga and La Liga and the Premier League. It's fantastic for kids, and it's fantastic for us because we're soccer junkies as well. So, you know, just to be on the same field as Stevie G or Brendan, you know, just having a chat with Brendan before and after the game is going to be great for me, and I'm sure that all the young players and the fans will recognise, you know, what we're about. You know, where we are in our season, what to expect, what not to expect. But it's just going to be like a celebration of football for me.
Terry, as players, do you feel a responsibility to put yourselves well, and not just yourselves, but soccer here in North America? Yeah, no,
I think it's important tomorrow that we don't sort of get overawed by the occasion and some of their big names, and, you know, playing at the Rogers Centre, and yeah, just keep doing what we've been doing and give a good account of ourselves. And, you know, hopefully after tomorrow, there'll be one or two more soccer fans in Canada, you know, after the game.
What have you seen from the last 10 games or so? What has changed in maybe mentality, or just the way things you're performing on the field as a team?
I think the biggest thing for me is the team's really come together as one. Everyone's battling for one another, for the gaffer, and you know, he said when he first took over that let's put some pride back in the shirt, and you know, I don't think we're getting there. I think you know, that's what we want to do, and yeah.
There's Champions League games that you guys played against LA, kind of some younger guys maybe help prepare for just the atmosphere alone coming into playing a game like this.
Yeah. No, we'll use that experience for sure, but. You know, it's a little bit sort of a different kind of game, but yeah, one I'm looking forward to, and you know, what an honor to be on the field with, you know, the current England captain, Steven Gerrard.
Paul, you mentioned that these type of events are relatively new. How do you think, go back to your playing days, this kind of preparation, having to deal with these kind of tours during the preseason, how do you think it would have affected your preparation for a season?
It wouldn't have affected me at all. When you're a professional footballer, you're travelling all the time, and if you're at the high end, you've got European games that you've got to go to. If you're playing international football, you're going all over the world. So it wouldn't have affected me at all. I think it's it's a new frontier, I think, coming to North America. There's not many people that I know don't like coming to North America. It's a wonderful place to visit. The facilities are second to none. The food's great, so it's a perfect training environment for European teams. That's why so many teams are coming over nowadays. I mean, you know, it's not really rocket science. You go where the competition's good, you go where the accommodations are good, the food's good, the training facilities good, and then what else you need? That's it.
Terry, I'm sure you're not going to be starstruck up there, but is there any sort of one up Liverpool that you're especially looking forward to kind of going up against?
Yeah, of course, Steven Gerrard's name jumps out at you. You know, I've watched him since I started playing soccer, so yeah, no, I'm looking forward to not only playing against him, but hopefully having a chat after the game with him.
Terry, the mood within the squad, the atmosphere within the squad, is it different when you know an exhibition or a friendly is coming up as opposed to a game that counts?
We were off yesterday after playing on Wednesday night, so the squad's not been together since Wednesday night. So we'll join up with the boys in a little bit, and I'm sure everyone will be buzzing from, you know, 3 wins in a row, and not to scare Liverpool, but yeah, no, yeah, the changing room's buzzing, and yeah, looking forward to Saturday.